Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. Alright, I just ran down and did some quartz mining. I put the stairs in. I think I'm going to use white quartz stairs as seats around my tables. So I've already put those in. The next thing I got to do here is I got to figure out. I think I'm going to use dark oak for the tables. So I need to get. Let's go look at the color thing. Speaking of the color thing, I just noticed. Did I not put a roof on this place? I must not have. In my mind, I feel like there should be a roof on this place. And like, I've got torches in here. I must not have put a roof. I just want to remember which one of these was the darkest, and that is definitely the dark oak. Yep. Alright, let's chop down some dark oak then. Prune back this dark oak forest some more. It's, man, it is super late recording today. We just finished. We just got back from watching, It. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. We didn't get a chance to do D&D today. They didn't get back till late. So I had gotten Despicable Me 3. And so I watched that with the kids when they got home, and then we went and saw It. And so it is super late, like 10:30, and I'm just getting started here. And but yeah, they took another trip this weekend. Randomly out of the blue, decided to go visit somebody. And well, it wasn't really randomly out of the blue, I guess, but had a phone conversation with one of their friends, and their friend was like, "Why don't you come visit me sometimes? It's been a long time since we've seen each other." And they're like, "You know what? Let's just go." And which is really weird because they're super complaining about not having any money, and yet they just run off on trips. They're always going off on trips. I don't know. I don't like to trip. I don't like to go anywhere. I don't like to trip. That's not what I meant. I don't like to go on trips. I don't like to travel. It's too boring. And most of the time, the stuff that's there looked better in the pictures I saw on the internet. You know? Like, I saw the Grand Canyon once. I was not impressed. It's a great geological wonder, I guess, but it's not really something to look at. It's a big hole in the ground. It is literally a big hole in the ground. I wanted to go see something cool when we went to see it, and nobody wanted to go, so I didn't get to go. I wanted to go see the asteroid crater that's nearby, but they decided that the Grand Canyon was better. Grand Canyon's a spot where water flowed. An asteroid crater is something from outer space hit the planet. I guess it's not amazing to look at either, I've been told from people who went. Oh, you know what? I totally can't do that here. I'm going to have to go inside. They said it's so big that you can't see across it, so other than when you're first going down into it, it just looks like everything else, just sand, dirt everywhere. But that was something I wanted to see, and we didn't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place I'm gonna place. Okay, first off, you've got to go. I need one stairway for a seat here. All right. So what I want to do is I'm gonna put one. No, I don't want that. I'm gonna start with that though. I'm gonna start with this oak plank, and then I'm gonna do a slab, a slab, a slab, a slab. I'm gonna take this back out, and then I'll do a slab, and then I'm gonna do a stair, a stair, a stair, and a stair. Yeah, just like that. I think that looks all right. Can I fake? I can. I know sometimes you can fake click on empty spaces and make the block place, and then sometimes you can't. So I wasn't sure if I could manage that on the stairs. But yeah, it was pretty good. They got back from their trip, and I'm like, "Hey, kids, I got Despicable Me 3 to watch," and they were like, "Ooh, yeah, we want to watch Despicable Me 3." I'm like, "All right, well, let's go watch it. I've got time right now." And they're like, "Oh, we want to go see it." I'm like, "Well, we got time to watch Despicable Me 3 if we start right now." And so then my niece, she's 4, right? And so she's like, I gotta cool down first. So the first floor doesn't have air conditioning. I have air conditioning, and I'm like, oh, that's an issue. Is that an issue? Should the tables all face the same way? I feel like the tables should face the same way. I feel like if you had weird tables like this, you would definitely face them the same way. So these have got to come out and go the other way. But so I'm like, yeah, I have air conditioning, so it'll be way cooler because it's like 85 degrees up here, and it's like 70 degrees in the basement. And she's like, I've just got to cool down before I can move. And then she immediately jumps off the couch, runs over, grabs a tablet, and says, "I need to play this." And they're like, "You didn't even ask." And so they started up for her, and I don't know if she ever actually asked. They just said, "You didn't ask," and then started it up for her. And so then she sat there playing a Bejeweled game, saying that she'd come down and watch it when she was cooler. And she had to cool off first. And I'm like, whatever. I'm going now. Okay, so that's looking pretty good there. Now, I gotta do something about the floor. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the floor. I'm thinking maybe oak. I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the color room so I can look, man. I don't know. But so me and the nephew watched it, and it was all right. I had a little issue with the main bad guy being voiced by one of the guys from South Park, and so every time he speaks, all I can do is hear the dozens of characters he does on South Park, and so it detracted a bit from the movie for me because the movie my brain works. I categorize things, and South Park is a satire, and so hearing him speak in a movie that's not supposed to be so satirical just kind of ruins it. Is it just me, or this is jungle? Isn't this? Oh, they're on their side. I see, they're on their side. Never mind, I was confused. I think I like the jungle wood the best. Or the oak. Jungle or oak? What if I did... What if I did jungle like this? And had the square pattern. I'm going to do that. Let's try that out. See what that looks like. It's going to be involve a lot of... Good thing jungle trees are gigantic. And I've got a couple here. We'll risk it. So we get back from it, and then it's like 9:30 at night, and we're watching a horror movie here, and then I hear her coming down the stairs, and so I pause the horror movie, right? She's 4, and as much as she thinks she wants to watch a horror movie, I don't know that that's appropriate, and so like, I'm not saying it's not appropriate. I'm saying that for this family, it's not appropriate. And so this might be easier if I just climb to the top and work my way down. It's also going to get really dark here because I don't have any torches. This is why I was going to sleep. Yeah, so she comes in and she's like, I'm ready to watch the Minions movie now. And I'm like, what? She's like, that Minions movie you said you had. I'm ready to watch it now. I'm like, no. She's like, you are going to show me that Minions movie now. I'm like, maybe another day, but I'm not doing it now. It's past your bedtime, and I've got other things I want to do. And she's like, but you said I could watch the Minions movie. I'm like, yeah, but that was 6.5 hours ago. So her mother finally told her that she'd have to wait until tomorrow, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday. And so then she's like, maybe you'll have to wait till Tuesday then. And she's like, fine. And then runs back upstairs. Ooh, look at the horde of zombies who come to... Okay, you're 2, so I guess there's not a horde, but... Look at the duo of zombies who came to hang out with me. Oh, and a spider. Can't you see I'm working here? Oh, you cheaty devil. Man, he has got a reach on him. So... Yeah, I thought that was pretty crazy. It was pretty good. I am definitely going to have to reread the book now, because there are things that went down in the movie that I don't remember, and there are things that I remember that weren't in the movie, although the movie was enough different in spots that I did remember, that I realized that, they're not... It's an adaptation. It's not a shot for shot, because, man, shot for shot I don't think could be filmed because of some of the stuff that goes down in the movie, or in the book, and, the book I read as a kid was blue hardback, and it was tiny, and it was over 1,000 pages long. Hey, I ain't got time for your foolishness. Okay, I took time for your foolishness. And, oh. Oh, man. see that? I missed some. Okay. Ooh, that's no. I need the jungle saplings. I don't have that many jungle saplings out here, man. I can't let my jungle saplings go away. Nope. Oof. But yeah, that should be. Come on! Look, I almost killed myself because he won't crawl into that gap. There you go. I want to see if I could maybe reach this over here. I did. Okay. Now then, let's try to get back down here without dying. Let's see if maybe you could drop me some more saplings. Please? 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 What is that from? Oh, yeah, dark crystal. It's my brain all day today has been, what do I know that from? Man, you know the girl that's in it seems very familiar to me. And I'm like, man, what have I seen her in? Because I swear I have seen her in something, and the answer to that is no. I was pretty surprised to find out that I have seen nothing that she's in because she seems really familiar. I was wondering if it wasn't because she kind of looks like Fairuza Balk a little bit, and if maybe that was what my brain was doing. But I don't know. Nobody probably knows who Fairuza Balk is. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. Come on, sapling, get down here. I need one more. Stop playing around. Does this vine... No, I was going to say, does this vine make those trees just hang out there? Can you shoot this stuff and knock it down? Is that a thing that's possible? No. No. I think it'd be possible, but, you know, you never know. You know what is possible, though? Is for me to do this. It'd be great if I could get one more sapling to completely replace the trees I knocked down. It said no. Fine. I don't need your one extra sapling then, I guess. Oh, I forgot. You gotta eat to bring your health back up. I've been waiting for my health to regen. I don't know why I thought it was gonna do it, but I did. But yeah, it's oh man, it was a pretty quiet weekend. All I did was watch movies all weekend, or been watching this show called Cold Justice. I'm not sure I actually like it. I really like the true crime stuff, as I mentioned multiple times, and it is a true crime series. But I prefer the ones where they can't figure out what's going on, or they exonerate someone for something they're in jail for. And this show is just weird to me. Like, it's called Cold Justice because they deal with cold cases. But they don't put in as much work. Oh, man. They don't seem to put in as much work as the other shows I prefer. And they end up just going along and they get a list of suspects from the police. And then and then they take that list and they take that list of suspects and they narrow down whether or not it was possible for that suspect to have been involved. And then they, when they eliminate all the suspects, then they take the last suspect and collect all the evidence they can from, you know, the existing evidence or stuff like that, and try to get enough evidence to bring charges against the remaining suspects. And I'm used to shows where they don't either know what's going on or they go back and they look at all the evidence to get a new list of suspects. And so I'm not sure I am enjoying this show as much because so far they mostly just collect circumstantial evidence, which to me is not enough to, dang it, it's not enough to actually blame somebody for something most of the time. I will admit the one that I just watched, I would say the circumstantial evidence was pretty strong. But there are other ones that are like, this person lied this one time, so obviously they must have done it. And I'm like, really? Because that doesn't... I mean, sure, they could have been involved and they had motive to be involved, but they didn't... Nothing you did puts them there. And so it's a little weird to me. I don't know if I like this or not. I know I said it might look good, but I guess it's alright. I know, like, the one they just did that I watched, they had the circumstantial evidence of what seems to me more like real evidence of the person's cell phone and the cell phone of a person who said they weren't there in the same area at the time of the murder. And so that seemed like good evidence to me that they had lied about where they were at. Actually, I had 2 in a row about that. That they had lied about where they were at, and it placed them basically at the scene of the crime. Well, no, the one destroyed the guy's alibi, but the other one placed him at the scene of the crime. And so that seemed like good evidence to me. Well, maybe not at the scene of the crime, but in the same general area, which, because cell phone stuff is tricky, as I have learned from all these shows I watch. But you know, when the guy says he is in a different city, and his cell phone pings off the same tower that the murdered guy's cell phone has pinged off of at the same time, that seems suspicious. And so you know, I kind of like it now that I've got more of it in there. Okay, yeah, it would just come over this far. And then I gotta go get more. But, and then the other one was the guy said he was in another state when the murder happened, and his cell phone never left the state he was in, and so he was lying about his location that entire day. And so that seemed like, you know, that's circumstantial evidence, but it's evidence that points in the direction of what occurred. And so that seemed like good evidence to me. But when they're like, this guy said he doesn't remember owning a gun, and we can get some other guy to say that he sold him a gun. That's just people talking at that point. I need actual empirical data, not he said stuff. But yeah. Alright, we'll go over here and hopefully grab some more jungle wood so I can try and... I don't think I'm going to get enough to finish off this floor at this moment, but maybe the next time these trees grow, I'll be able to manage it. Because jungle trees are far, far away. Ridiculously far away on this map. If you only knew what this map looked like. I can't show you because the map program I was using doesn't work anymore. It hasn't been updated since like 1.8 or something, and I haven't hunted down a new mapping program because I really was only using it for one thing, and I just occasionally used it to look at my world on here to... Sometimes I get lost and I need to know where I'm at so I can find my way home, kind of thing. That all looks empty. And, but there's like only like dark oak biome for thousands of blocks, basically. It's all hills and dark oak biomes for as far as the eye can see. Which is why my nether tunnels are so big, because you have to travel a long way to get to other biomes, and I don't have another tunnel, I don't believe, to jungle anywhere, because I took a boat, and I took the boat back, and so there's no nether tunnel to jungle because it is like 8,000 blocks away to the closest jungle. This is a terrible seed. If you were looking for all the biomes. I still haven't seen an Arctic biome, I don't think. I might have, but I don't recall seeing one. So that might be an issue someday. You know, I've also never seen polar bears. I don't think. And that's a little sad. I've never seen the parrots. Aw, dang it, look right there. I can see it. I left some tree. Let's get back up here and get this tree. But, yeah, I don't know. Before they got home, I spent a bunch of time working on one of my other Minecraft worlds. Trying to get some supplies brought in, one of those super modded packs, you know. And, ooh. Oh yeah, there's 4. Beautiful. Still might get some more, maybe even. Let's go ahead and get these in the ground. On the ground, whatever. Yep, awesome. There's another jungle sapling. I want to say, I was putting down jungle saplings to grow them, and one of the jungle saplings grew while I was standing there last time, which is why I had a one-off, and then I had to pull all the saplings out, so because I didn't have 4. I'm tempted to run away now. I'm gonna run away now. I'm tired of waiting. It's 11 o'clock. I don't have time for this. Ooh, I'm almost at the end of my XCOM series too. I've played through, not series because I didn't record any of it, but I played through XCOM 1 with the expansion, and I am just about done with XCOM 2. I'm on the final mission right now. I played through them before, so it's not like it's the first time through for me, but it was for the expansion since that just came out. I gotta say, I really enjoyed the Chosen. They were fun bad guys. It was a little weird though because as soon as the Chosen were dead, the game felt way easier and way less frantic. And so, although the first time I played through it, it felt really frantic because there is a timer kind of in the game. And so if you don't get things done fast enough, you can lose. But yeah, hopefully maybe I can get enough time to finish off that mission tonight. But I have got more stuff to do, so I am gonna go ahead and call it here. So click like if you like, subscribe to try and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.